So if you want to go from this to this is the video for you. Today, we're going to go over order blocks. There is indicators out there, but we're going to go and do our own little research on where we put order blocks. Easiest strategy for you to be patient and make money. If you are new to trading, or even if you have been in trading for a long time and you want to simplify your trading, this is a strategy. Very, very simple order block strategy for you to make money. So welcome. In today's video, we're going to go over what we just mentioned about getting into entries from order blocks, keeping indicators very, very simple, keeping our trading very, very simple. The number one question I always get is, how do I enter? How do I exit? There's too many indicators. It gets very, very confusing. And I think the easiest way to trade is to get rid of as many indicators as you can, simplify, look at price action, and look for areas where the market looks to bounce. So on this strategy, I'm just going to show you where to enter. Simple, put your stop loss and things like that. So this is on the 1 hour chart. Okay, this is on the 1 hour chart. And the first thing we're going to do, we're just going to get a nice clean chart right in front of us, etc. So we know where price is showing some type of resistance, etc., things like that. So you can see that we're going to get a trend line, and we know that we've got some resistance there, and I'm going to clone that, and we know that we've got some resistance down here. Okay, so first of all, we know that we're now trading within this range. So how then can we look to enter? A lot of traders don't like ranges. I love ranges. You can get in and out of the market very quickly and make a decent amount of money depending on the size of your capital. But these are strategies to build your capital. So we'll have a look here. Nothing has really happened over this. This was Christmas Eve, the few days in Christmas, so nothing was going to really happen. And then, 27th, we started to get a little bit of volatility this week back in the market. So the first thing we look for is, right, when's some volatility coming back into the market? And this is where we are now. So if you're trading divergences, you would have gotten off this wick, but we're just showing you a simple strategy today where you can get into trade. We know that there's been drop from around here, so now these candles start to consolidate a little bit before we take a move to the downside. I'm going to zoom in on these ones as well. So we take a move to the downside on this candle just here. Okay, we kind of break structure from there. So now for me, once we start to see this, we could come over here and we can use our object tree. We can come over here and get the indicator from the smart money concept, Lux Algo. They've got one here, and they can show you areas where they're looking on the hour time frame. They're looking for order block. But for me, these don't always touch. So I like to then start to look at my own research and have a look where price starts to move down. So as I was saying, we've moved down from here. So now we've got some movement. We've got some little bit of a consolidation in here. And this interests me, this level just here. Hey, before we continue, I'm just gonna ask for a small favor. As you know, I like to get small favors on my videos, and it's just to help the YouTube algorithm and help all the inspiring traders and crypto investors out there really get the message with these videos. So if you can just comment below. It's 2023 now. What are your aspirations? What are your goals in crypto or trading, etc. in 2023? Comment just below. That will be great. And if you're getting top value from these videos, we're doubling down for the content because we've got some great messages from the community. So if you're getting top value in these videos, please make sure you add us to your sub list, hit that like, and let's get back into the charts. Now, some people go off one candle, etc. I like to go off a series of candles within that area. Okay, a series of candles within that area, and you can see once we drop down, we then come down and then we spike up and we hit into our area. That would be our entry. We would go for a short, and we'd look. This is what we're looking at. We're looking for this area here. My stop would be initially there, but I would like to bring it to the top of the range, and then we would like to see this ride down. And actually this rides all the way down if you did it for that entry. However, depending on your strategy, you may want to take a 3-to-1, you may want to take the trade from there. So that would be your first entry for your short. Okay, a little bit of consolidation in here with these hourly candles, a little breakdown, and then we come up and we just spike in there, and then we move to the downside. Next one, as we've come down, so there's your entry, we come short. Now we're having a look again at another area where price has just held a little bit, and then it comes here. We see another area where price just wants to hold a little bit, and we form those 3 hourly candles before a quick move to the downside. So then we look for, we want it to come back into that zone. So we would have a stop loss here, we would probably have that there, and then now we would look to ride it down again. Look for your 3 to 1. As you can see right there, if we zoom in, we have pinned this just there, and then there is your trigger to enter the trade just by waiting, and a simple strategy of marking your areas. Okay, some would say supply and demand, some would say order blocks, some say fair value gap on different strategies and things like that. Just want to keep it very very simple. You can call it as you wish. You could call it your order block, you know, you could call it completely something different, but it's very very simple. So then we come down, and then we start to look at different areas. Now we know that this area just here is a point of now area of interest. We've got a lot of interested buyers and sellers in this zone here, a little bit of indecision in the market. So we know that that's going to be an area as well. So we come down, we come back up, and we do get spike into this level. And then we come down, and then we have some news candles, etc., things like that. But yet again, even if you wanted to enter a trade, you could still get in a trade just here, in a trade just here. But the risk to reward to the bottom of this range is not good enough for me. So that is something that I wouldn't be interested in. And I would wait until we hit the bottom of the range. So we now wait until we've hit the bottom of the range, and now we have a change of character, break of structure, etc. But this market here, as we know, is news related, a little bit of manipulation. So we don't really want to get involved in that. So then we just wait and wait, and we wait for market to settle. And for me, this is the next zone that I'm waiting for. Again, you start to see now the price, a little bit of movement, comes down, sticks, then breaks out. Once it breaks out from there, for me, now I'm interested within this zone for me to look for a long. I will wait. There's also this area just here, which would probably align with your golden pocket. You've got that area just there. Again, you get an entry. And if you wait for the first order block, or whatever you want to call it, different zones for move to the upside, again, people have different strategies. You're then in this trade just here. You're in a long position. You're looking for a long. Your risk is just underneath there, and you go up and you look to the upside again. So that is another trade. You could actually have got in that one just there, but you would have got stopped out with a move back to the downside. So patience is always key when it comes to trading. There is also one just here, but for me, you just wait for the market to settle with this volatility, etc., and then you go from there. So then the next level that we wait, move up to the upside. Beautiful. We now know that there is some interest in this zone just here. There is interest. You can see these candles within this area just here. If I zoom in, you can see this candle in here. We came down, we moved back up. We then broke to the upside. So we now know that this is an interesting level. And what are we going to wait for? We are going to wait for us to come down, which was a trade that we took live on stream yesterday. And then we look for that long position in here. Looking, you could wait for the candle to close. So I would wait for the candle to close down in here, and then there you go, and then we ride that all the way up to the upside if you wanted to. If not, you've got your 4 to 1, 3 to 1 just around about there to take profits, and this is where we took profits yesterday. So it's a very very simple way to trade. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries on there, but 5 entries from December the 27th. So we're talking about a week. And if you're patient, those moves there, perfect. 5 winning trades in a week. You could get some ones wrong. You could enter too early, but make sure your risk management is key. If you are trading at the moment or interested in trading for 2023, make sure you go and check out our Discord. Make sure you go and check out, etc., the partners that we work with. But FairDesk is one that we've been working with recently. Great platform. Community have found it very, very user-friendly. Got great bonuses for people to be coming in. I've been using them for a while now, and also along with some other ones, but this is my main one at the moment. You've got copy trading, spot buying, earn, etc. Everything like that. Platform is very, very user-friendly, beautiful, very similar to the other platforms, very easy on the eye and very easy to use. So make sure you go and check the link out in the description. You've got some good bonuses going over on there, and make sure that you hit 2023 with some nice low fee fees, because it's the fees that obviously get a lot of new traders, especially on a higher leverage. So make sure that you go and check out Fairdesk. So that's a simple strategy for you to make money in this market. The problem is with people, they have too many indicators and they get confused. So if you find value, make sure you hit the like, make sure you hit subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.